For several months now, we have been bringing you reports on the condition of Bengaluru's lakes, which have been frothing all over. But now the Karnataka State Pollution Control Board blames it all on the civil society. They say it is because of the quantity of detergents used by every household in and around those lakes like Bengaluru, Varthur. That's the reason for all that foaming which is taking place in Bengaluru's lake. So which means that it is not just industrial effluents to blame, but detergent-rich water. That is the trigger for all that froth that you can see on your screen in Bengaluru's lakes. Joining me now from Bengaluru is environmentalist Leo Saldana. Mr. Saldana, do you agree with the assessment of the Karnataka State Pollution Control Board that it is because we are washing a dirty linen that it is frothing, and it has got nothing to do really with industrial effluents? And that is quite strange, because you can literally smell it in the air when you are passing by lakes like Bengaluru.
See, detergents could be a probably major cause for the foam in Bengaluru and Bengaluru lake systems, but let's realize that it is also a result of poor planning. Right in the 80s, when that part of Bangalore was getting urbanized, we had warned the government, Pollution Control Board, planning authorities and so on, that no effluent from domestic discharge should reach the lake systems. There were committee reports, there were court rulings, all of those were ignored. And now for the Pollution Control Board to blame detergent alone is, I think, a wrong thing to do. They should find out why the effluent treatment plants are not placed in almost all the neighborhoods from where the water comes into the Bengaluru cities.
So do we take this as a suggestion from the Pollution Control Board, Mr. Saldana, that civil society should in fact start a movement against itself?
See, I think people need to be organized, people need to fight to make sure lakes are cleaned up and they are actually living ecosystems, not what we see now. But we should also understand that this is an outcome of the comprehensive failure of regulatory systems, especially environmental regulatory systems, and also of planning efforts in the city. And it's not just a case of this city alone, but any city, anywhere, is just discharging effluent straight into rivers, nalas, lakes, rivers. Even the mighty Ganga is polluted. Are we waiting for the Brahmaputra to froth up? I don't know. I mean, what kind of tolerance does this country have? Or for what kind of things do we have tolerance?
Right. Mr. Leo Saldana, thanks a lot for joining us with that perspective from Bengaluru.